Hi there, beautiful people, and welcome. This is the Daily Tarot Check-in for Monday, the 30th of November, 2020. We're going to do one oracle card, 3 tarot cards to see what's coming up for all the signs. Only take what resonates, you know the drill. Don't take it if it's not your reading. It cannot be for each and every one of you out there. Aries, let's start with you. What's coming up for you today? What's your message? Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. And we've got a card flying out. We've got It's Always Tea Time. Eternity, endless moments, and repetition. There's something that you are repeating here. It could be a cycle, a pattern in your life that you're doing over and over again and getting a sense of frustration from it. Something seems like it's never gonna end here. What is this all about? Please give me some more information. Alright, we've got the 7 of Cups reversed. What do we have? For Aries, please, what is the challenge? 5 of Wands reversed. Something that you feel conflicted about. And with the 7 of Cups, and of course my cat goes scratching on the door again. 7 of Cups reversed is it's time to make a decision. It's time to get to terms with an overflow of emotions. Some of you are emotionally burdened, overwhelmed by stuff coming towards you. It's time to let that stuff go. You will feel conflicted internally about something, some situation that you're in that you don't want to be in is what I'm getting. Maybe there is also conflict in the form of other people involved. Let's see, what is the advice for you, Aries? That's the Magician card. So it's time for you to make a change. It's time for you to get the mask off and stop lying to yourself about something. I feel like you are staying in a situation that you know that is burdensome, that you know that is not really what you want. So it's time to make a decision and let your inner conflicts about the situation end. Because if you don't want to be in a situation, then you should take action towards it. It's time for you to manifest a powerful new beginning here. And you've got all the tools available, Aries. It's time to stop doing what you're always repeating and what keeps you in a frustrated mode. Next up, we've got Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. For the 30th of November, what's going on with Taurus, please? What's the main message from Spirit? I'm not taking so many. Come on. You are rare and free. Love this card. There is something unique about you, Taurus, something that you should embrace, something that you do differently than the rest of the people that you might know that surround you. There are not many like you. Embrace your special gifts, embrace your uniqueness. Sometimes you might feel like you're singled out because you're different. It's time to embrace this. 6 of Cups, so some of you might be dealing with emotions from the past that are coming up. Going on here, we've got the Knight of Wands energy. So there is something that you want to go for, something that you feel adventurous about, and it can have to do with a certain passion of yours, can have to do with love, because we have the 6 of Cups. Maybe a love from the past. Doesn't have to be though. There's something that you feel inside of you, some feeling that you want to go for, something that you feel really excited about, and it's time to grab that opportunity, whatever this is. It can have to do with your skills, because we've got the You Are Rare and Free card. So there is something about you that you want to do, that you feel like there is a fire in your heart burning for something, and it's time to go for it, because it's something, it's one of a kind, it's what I'm getting. It's different, it's not like the rest. And you are rare and you are free, and you can do it, guys. Whatever this is that's burning here deep inside of you, grab the opportunity and go for it. You can do this. One more card of advice from Spirit. We've got the Emperor card in the reverse. So some of you might not feel so powerful at this moment. Some of you might feel a bit energetically drained also, but it's time to go for what you want. Even though you feel not so powerful, the universe wants you to step into your power again, Taurus, and make things happen. Whatever you're burning for here, whatever is going on in your emotions, whatever you really want to go for in your life, it's time to do it. You are rare and free, you can do it. You can achieve anything here with your certain skills, with the way that you are. Or maybe this is another person you're dealing with. who you think is one of a kind. It's time to grab the opportunity to feel strong and take your power back and go for it and make this happen. I just feel like you're dreaming about something so far, but you're holding back from taking action. But it's something that's going on inside of you, that's coming up over and over again, that you have felt in your heart for quite a while. It's time to go for it, Taurus. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. Wow, that was quick. We've got the Falling card. Okay, some of you might feel like you don't know where you stand right now. It's a situation that you haven't been in before, possibly. So it talks about the unknown, the descent, momentum, and change. Whenever we are facing change in our life, whether it is an internal change or something in the external world that's going on, it can feel like somebody is ripping the ground from out under our feet. So don't worry here, guys. Things are only temporary. So you're coming out of this energy really quickly, but it might feel like you're losing ground. So an important thing for you, Gemini, might be to go out into nature, ground yourself, take a few deep breaths, hug a tree, whatever floats your boat. It's really important to get to terms with this change that you're in. It feels like you're in between worlds, out of the old, not quite into a new situation yet. Four of Cups. Yeah, it feels like you are isolated here. It's like you feel isolated from the rest of the world. It feels like you feel restricted. You don't feel happy where you're at. You feel like maybe the roof is coming down on you. If this is an idiom even, I don't know. But, you know, it just feels like wherever you're at, the situation that you're in, it's not letting you be creative. It's not letting you be free. There's a sense of restricted freedom that I'm getting. And it can be something that's just happening inside of you here. A feeling of being isolated, a feeling of not being happy where you're at. All right, so the challenge for you is the Magician. I think that whatever emotion is going on here, Gemini, you are creating it. I don't want to put blame on anybody. It's not about who's to blame for a situation. It's about what you can do to get out of it. So you have all the tools available here with this Magician. So look at the real situation. I think that some of you need to change the perspective on the situation, and if you can get out of it, or if you can't get out of your situation, then you have to change your perspective about it, because something here is keeping you restricted. There's a change that's happening in your surrounding here, Gemini, that's not making you happy. You either come to terms with it, or you change it if you can, but sometimes we are not in a position to change a situation itself, so then we can change how we see it, how we feel about it. You are always in charge of your emotions. I've got the Five of Cups. Yeah, it's about how you see it, how you feel about the situation. There's a need for you to feel loved, is what I'm getting for some of you. Need for you to be held, to be embraced. So if there are people in your life surrounding you, partners, parents, siblings, children, try to get an embrace or something like that. Whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you feel secure, just feel like you need it right now. It feels like you have lost ground, and sometimes we can lean on our loved ones, right? And even if it's just psychological support. We have the Six of Pentacles here for you as well. It's about finding balance. So some of you are out of balance because of a situation, because of a change that's going on within you or within the world right now. Something is throwing you off balance, and it's time to get back and find your inner peace here with this energy. And like I said, it's time to change perspective, and you can rely on people in your life, friends also, who are there to support you. Lean on somebody is what I'm getting, and that can be a great support system for you guys throughout this change. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising signs, 30th of November. What's going on with my Cancers out there? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. What do we have for you? Come on. All right. Let's take two then. We've got the nature communication, flower energies, fairy energies, elemental messengers. So there is a deep connection with Mother Gaia, with nature. It's time to go out, enjoy a forest, or go over a meadow barefoot if you can, depending on where you live, of course. If you are in colder climates, you can go out, enjoy the snow or the cold. You know, I love the cold because it's always such a clear a clear air. It's lovely to breathe cold, fresh winter air, in my opinion. And you can get a lot of energy. Just imagine that you soak up a lot of energy from your surroundings when you're out in Mother Nature, imagining the energy as beautiful white light coming into you as you soak in the air. All right, so for some of you, there is this connection to nature that can give you a lot of strength, a lot of renewed energy if you need it, Cancer. And we've got the nonsense card. It's time to talk sense. It's time to speak your mind. It's time to stick to your opinion, even if it's different from all the rest. It's time to stand up to something that's no longer working for you. Or maybe it's time to stand up towards somebody who's trying to make you do something that you don't want. It's trying to be authentic and stand up for yourself. And nature is supporting you here. It's giving you strength to get through this, because it's not always easy to stand up to anyone, right? Especially if it's a person looking like this one here. All right, we've got the 5 of Wands. Yeah, there might be conflict that you're dealing with here, Cancer. Struggle, disputes with other people, disagreements, egos clashing, competition, anything that you're dealing with. Or it can be internal conflict, that you don't know where you stand, that you don't know what you want to do in the future concerning a certain situation. You know, anything that you feel conflicted about. So what's the challenge here for Cancer? I want to take this one. It's the 9 of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, it's feeling not strong enough. It's time to work on your self-worth. It's time to stand up for yourself and express yourself authentically here. It feels like something or somebody wants to intimidate you, but it's time to stand in your power and be strong. And like I said, the fairies of nature, Mother Earth and flowers and this kind of realm, the plants that are surrounding you, maybe in your home or even outside, especially outside, can support you here, Cancer. Yeah, it's time to be strong, face what you have to face here. It doesn't have to be a person, can be any sort of conflict or any sort of situation that is giving you internal conflict. It's time to face it. It's time to be strong and stand your ground here, Cancer. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising signs for the 30th of November. What's going on with my Leos? Find a lesson. There's something for you here to learn. Discover the purpose in a situation. Trust that you are learning. So see what a situation that you might not feel so comfortable in. See what you can get from it. See what you can gain, what you can learn. Try to take other perspectives into account. And try to distance yourself from your own feeling or from your own perception. Whenever you are stuck in a situation or in a feeling, it's really helpful. It's at least what I have found out, to take a step back and watch the feeling or the situation or the thing that you're looking at, the thing that you're dealing with. Watch it as if you were an outsider looking in, and try to take yourself and your own ego and your own emotions back a little bit, because sometimes we are kind of not seeing what's going on, not seeing the bigger picture, is what I'm getting. And something is keeping you stuck here. So there is a lesson, and I think once you have grasped what the lesson is, the Wheel of Fortune will turn in your favor again. It just keeps you stuck right here in this moment, because there's something for you to learn, to see here. 7 of Pentacles. It has to do maybe with work, with something that you have invested in a lot of time or emotions. It might feel like it's not getting anywhere, but maybe there is a good reason for it. Maybe there is something for you to see, to learn, to experience, to do differently. So try to take a step back and look at what's going on here. And we've got the Ace of Cups in the advice. So it's time to be open in your heart, to have compassion towards yourself in this situation, towards another person that might be involved. It's time to open your heart, to nurture yourself. Look at that. She's holding these little versions of herself. So this is inner child for me. There's something for you that has to do with your emotions, emotional wounds from childhood, nurturing your inner child, going for what you truly want. Maybe you're not listening to your heart here. So it's really important to connect to this inner child of yours and see what it says. And it can be different for each and every one out there. It can be emotional wounding. It can be something that you really want and yet you're not listening to. Try to find the lesson in your situation here, Leo. There's something bigger involved. There's something that you can learn here. Moving on to Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising signs, 30th of November. What's going on with my lovely Virgos out there? Virgo, what do we have for you? Forgot who you are. It's about letting go of old conditionings and redefining yourself totally. All right, yeah, we've got the Two of Wands. Usually the Two of Wands talks about making a decision, at the crossroads of doing things differently, you know, making a change, deciding on doing things differently. And it can be a little thing, it can just be about ways that you think, and ways that you think in, and stuff that you do, like little habits throughout everyday life. Just try to look at what this is. Just try to see yourself from a different perspective, from a little bit of a distanced view, to see what you are doing, where you are conditioned in a certain way, where you have certain belief systems that are keeping you stuck. Because look at this. This is a woman looking in the mirror. So it's time to see yourself for who you are, for what you do, in a bit of a different light, in a bit of an objective mind. And be aware of what you do and what you think all day long, because there are so many conditionings. We all have that, because the human psyche just works like that. When we are growing up, we are viewing our parents, our caregivers as role models, and we take up so much from them. If we want it or not, it just goes unconsciously. And try to see where you can let go of old conditionings and try to redefine yourself. Can be really helpful for some of you here to get out, because yeah, I see that you want to move on in a situation, and whenever you feel stuck, you can ask yourself, where am I doing things that are not good for me? Where am I having belief systems that are holding me back from achieving my goals? All right, one card of advice for Virgo. We've got the King of Cups. So it's time to reconnect with your emotions, find emotional balance, and be in this mature observer position of your emotions. Try to observe your emotions from a more distant perspective, from a higher perspective, and see what's really going on. Try to figure out your emotions is what I'm getting. And however you feel about a situation or a person that you're in that keeps you stuck, that doesn't make you feel fulfilled, try to ask, what is the underlying emotion of this? Why am I feeling like this about this person? What is going on within me that is keeping me stuck in this situation? What are my belief systems concerning the situation or concerning myself? And you will get a lot of information out of this once you start questioning these things, and it will help you move on and let things go that are no longer serving you here within yourself. Libra, we have such a curious dream. I love that. It says grounding, returning to reality, or coming home. So it's a reminder from Spirit to get out of daydreaming mode. I feel like you are way up in your head here, Libra, thinking up new stuff, dreaming up new ideas, which is generally not a bad thing. But some of you need a reality check here, and you are here in this world, in the here and now, in the 3D reality as a human being. So it's time to get grounded sometimes, to start living more in reality that is surrounding you. All right, so this is for some of you. So it feels like you are stuck thinking about something or someone. It's time to get out of this, because I feel like this is not bringing you anywhere. This is keeping you in a mode that is, there is a halt. It's not moving you forward. All right, what is the challenge here for Libra? We've got the Magician reversed. Yeah, you want to, I feel like you have big goals here, big dreams, but you need to get out of daydreaming mode to make it happen. You can do something in the real world, make a step forward. We will see what the universe has to say. Yeah, it definitely is about something that you're really passionate about. That would be your wish fulfillment. You're dreaming about it over and over again. Can be a person too. But it's time to be active. It's time to be here in the here and now, in the real world, Libra. So what's the advice from Spirit? We have the 9 of Wands reversed. So it's time to get out of overthinking a situation. So some of you could be overthinking too, could be up in their head way too much, because we have the 6 of Swords. So it's time to drop the thinking and get out and make things happen. Focus on the future, not on the past, is what I'm hearing too. And it's time to drop the guard and surrender. Surrender to life, and don't try to control everything with your thoughts here, Libra. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising signs, 30th of November. What's going on with Scorpios? What's what's your message? Impossible things, working through disbelief, imaginative leaps and fresh perspective. So it's time to change something, and I feel like you need a reminder from Spirit, Scorpio, that you can do it. Whatever you're dreaming about here, maybe you lack a little bit of strength and belief in yourself or in the situation. I think that you can make anything happen here with this card. You need to believe and focus on what you want, and don't let yourself get dragged down by negative thinking. We've got the 8 of Wands, so this talks about forward movement, quick action, quick communication for some of you, but it's about time that you change something and move forward towards what you want, towards your dreams here. In the challenge position, we've got the Chariot in the reverse, so there's a feeling of stuckness, of you not feeling strong enough to go for something, you holding back from achieving your goals because you don't believe in it, either the situation or in yourself. The advice is the 2 of Pentacles, to find inner balance, to get into the mode of moving forward. There is an energy here of quick forward movement that is blocked. So I feel like you want to move forward towards your goals, towards your dreams, or you want to move away from something quickly, and it's stuck. There is something hindering you, and I feel like it's the way that you perceive the situation. It's the way that you believe in whatever you can achieve here. So try to change that, try to find your inner balance, because it's all within you is what I'm getting. It feels like you are yourself restricting yourself from moving forward. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising signs for the 30th of November. Sagittarius. I want to be a queen. Number 33. Stating your sovereignty, declaring freedom, passing a test. Love it. Some of you are coming in your power is what I'm getting here, Saggy. What's the main energy for today? We have the Chariot reversed. Cards are flying out. We've got the 9 of Pentacles, yeah. And we've got the 3 of Pentacles. All right. So to me, this feels like you need to really pass an important test here. And the test is to be strong, to stand up for yourself and to believe in yourself. Whatever this is about, can be about a situation that you want to realize, or just feeling a bit better about yourself. You know, expanding your self-worth is what I'm hearing for some of you. You might feel stuck in a certain mindset or in a situation here with this energy. This is the Chariot. It's not being in your power. It's giving your power away to others. Letting other people dictate your life, letting other people push you down and put you down energetically. Not in a negative sense altogether, but you know, we are always responsible for what we let happen to ourselves by other people. Other people just being mean and wanting to do this to us. It's what we kind of let happen. And you need to have clearer boundaries is what I'm hearing, Saggy. Some of you at least, and you need to stand up for yourself, see your beauty, see how powerful you are, know your self-worth, and know that you are strong and independent and free, and you don't need another person's approval, you don't need anybody else to support you. You can do this, you've got this, all by yourself. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles reversed. This is also the reminder from Spirit that you can do it on your own. You don't need to rely on other people to make something happen. For those of you who are working towards something with other people and it's not working out, it's kind of feeling that you're always the one on the bottom, it's not working out in your favor, it's stuck. And even if it's just happening in your head, it's kind of the reminder from Spirit that you are worth it, you can do it, and you don't need anybody to confirm or prove to you that you are worthy and that you can do it. Alright, Sag, moving on to Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising signs, 30th of November. Capricorn, what do we have for you? Becoming braver, number 5, so there's a change going on within you. It's talking about resilience, experience, growing stronger, and a fresh perspective. What is this all about for Capricorn, please? All right, we've got the the Ace of Swords here. So there is a fresh perspective, a new way of thinking, a new way of seeing yourself. Love that. There's a huge change going on within your way of thinking. The way that you see something, a situation, or see yourself. Yeah, the challenge is to move on from some sort of negativity, some sort of talking yourself down. Is that English? I hope so. It's kind of something that you're negatively focused on. It's a sense of negativity in your mind, in the way that you think, maybe expecting the worst to happen, maybe being distrustful. There's a change to the better here. And we've got the 14, which is Sagittarius energy. This is you coming to terms with a situation or with yourself. This is a sense of healing here with the Temperance card. It's also the message from Spirit to not overdo something. So if you change your mind here, do it not in a hasty mode is what I'm hearing. Do it slowly and stay aligned with yourself, with your heart. Stay centered is what I'm getting. There is something that you're changing within yourself, and it's huge, I'm seeing. It's a change of mindset. It's coming out of negativity of any sort, of feeling sad or feeling like you're not enough, but you're moving away from it. And all you have to do is to stay balanced, to not overextend, to not rush from one extreme to the other. All right. So if you have been focused a bit negatively lately, don't try to kind of go to the other extreme too quickly, but find your inner middle ground here is what I'm getting for you. And believe in yourself. You know, we have swords coming out here, and for especially the Ace of Swords, it's really important to believe in your dreams, to believe in yourself. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising signs, 30th of November. Shine bright like a candle. You will make it through this. So it's important that you keep going, whatever you're dealing with. Hi, Mooni. And shine your light. I'm getting a sense of sadness here with this card, being through hardships, facing something that's a bit dark. So this can also be in the past, but you've got this, Aquarius. I just feel like you're moving forward, you're coming out of this. And we've got no need to fear. Remember how powerful you are. Yeah, so even if you are dealing with something dark or negative or something that puts you in fear mode, this will be over soon, is what I'm getting here. And you got this. You have the strength to overcome anything here. So what is this for Aquarius today, please? Sagittarius, so find your inner balance. Try to find inner peace. Try to not let your emotions get the better of you, is what I'm hearing, Aquarius. This might be important for some of you. We've got the Knight of Cups reversed, so it's time to connect with your heart. Maybe there is something that you need to heal, some sort of emotional wounds. It's definitely time to listen to your intuition. And we've got the 10 of Pentacles, so this is what you should be focused on. Focus on happiness, stability, career, a chest full of treasures. I don't know why I'm hearing that. But try to focus like this. Try to focus on the prize ahead. So you are maybe in times that are tough. You are facing something that is a bit of a hardship. Can be externally or within yourself. Just, you know, dark night of the soul, stuff like that. Feeling sad, having a little bit of a depressive mode. But it's ending, because when you're focused on stability, security, on your own inner centeredness, you can overcome this. And I don't see it like you need support here. Of course, if you feel like you need support from someone who's experienced with the kind of topic that you're dealing with, please do that. But for most of you, I'm not seeing like you need a lot of support. I just see that you can do this. You just need to get your emotions in check, stay balanced, stay centered and grounded, and then you will come out of this unharmed. All right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising signs, 30th of November. We've got Curious and Curious, a discovery, inquiry, weirdness, curiosity. This is a lovely card to get. So there's something that you're really curious about, that you want to expand yourself on. It might be something new, like a new hobby, something that you want to explore. Can be another person as well, of course. So let's see what is this all about for my Pisces people out there. So you're really interested in something or someone here. Something that you want to look into deeper. And we've got the Page of Pentacles reversed. The challenge here for you is the 10 of Pentacles. And what is the advice? Yeah. All right. So it feels like there is something that you're really interested in, or let's say this is a person that you're interested in. If this is love, doesn't have to be though. I feel like you're feeling stuck in your position. You feel like you can't do it. You want a new beginning. You want something. You want to try something that's out there for you. Let's put it that way. Like I said, can be anything. There's something that you are really curious about, that you want to explore. Maybe you want to travel for some of you. Maybe you want to study something new and try out something new artistically. It doesn't really matter what it is. It just feels like you are stuck. You are restricted here in your forward movement. And the challenge here is to feel like you've got this. Feel safe and secure where you're at, and you will get out of this stuck mode, okay? It feels like you are holding yourself back because you feel like you're not good enough, or you feel like you can never achieve it, or maybe you feel like it will not be successful. In any way, it's time to focus on that inner strength that you have here, Pisces, and that intuition that you have. Pisces are really one of the most intuitive signs out there. And you always, if you have a gut feeling, you're usually right about it. So it's time to rely on that. And with the 10 of Pentacles, it's kind of time to enjoy yourself, enjoy life. Look at this girl, how happy she is. Whatever this is that you're curious about, don't let yourself hold you back from doing it because you think it's childish, because you think other people might talk about you or something like that. Go for your heart's desires. Even though this is the Pentacles card, usually I said it with the Cups, but it's the energy that I'm getting here for you, Pisces. It's time to follow your dream and focus on what you really want to achieve. The sense of stability, security. This could be a new job for some of you. This could be a new relationship for others. And what I'm also getting is with 2 tens here on the ground, it's about starting fresh. It's something that is ending and that you need to do differently. It can be within yourself, can be a situation. There is the sense of completing something and trying something new. So I would go for it. I would not hold myself back here because of what other people say, or because you feel like you can't do it, because you're focused on the outcome way too much. If it makes your heart sing, go for it. Listen to your intuition here, Pisces, is what I can say to you today. Alright guys, that was your reading for today. I hope this resonated for most of you out there. Hope you have a lovely day ahead, and hope to see you soon. Bye bye.